It's time for Friday Night Lights, sponsored by McDonald's of Hampton Roads and Northeast North Carolina, Casey Auto Group, and Rose and Wamble Realty.
After a regular season of mild weather, Old Man Winter blew in tonight to usher in the start of the high school football playoffs. 38 teams in 6 different divisions began their quest to become state high school football champions. Winners move on, their opponents clean out their lockers. Friday Night Flight starts now as we bring you our special playoff edition of Friday Night Flights. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Rader. Landstown won the Beach District Championship this year and are one of only 2 teams, along with Class 3 Phoebus, to finish the regular season unbeaten. The top seed in the Class 6 playoffs, Landstown against 8 seed Tallwood at the Sportsplex. Who's that? Former NFL star Michael Vick warming up on the sidelines. Landstown in blue, UVA-bound Joe White takes the punt all the way to the house as the Eagles take the early 12-0 lead. Tallwood looking to the air for some offense. That pass, though, picked off by Joe White. He's going to take this one to the house for another Eagles score and second touchdown of the night for White. 20-0, Landstown, fourth quarter. Lugman Haskett, he's going to find the end zone right into your living room. That helped put an end to the season for Tallwood as Landstown remains undefeated with a 35-7 win. Now we're going to stay in Virginia Beach, where Ocean Lakes is the 2 seed in Class 6. The Dolphins against the Granby Comets from Norfolk. Ocean Lakes jumps out to a 15-0 lead. Xander Jedlick with the option. What a year this young man has had. He breaks a tackle. Ocean Lakes scores on its first drive of the game. And then the very next offense drive, Xander Jedlick again. He lays it out to Jalen Smith, who goes underneath it for a 15-0 lead. Ocean Lake's defense with 2 turnovers, they dominated tonight. Over Granby as Zach Dunham takes the snap and the score. Ocean Lake wins it 28-14, ending Granby's very successful season. Oscar Smith, which had its 99-game winning streak snapped against Kingsport last week, the Tigers, the 3 seed in Class 6 against 6 seed Cox, first quarter. Oscar Smith in blue. Watch the quarterback Dominic Brooks keeping the play alive with his legs. He dives in for the touchdown right over the pylon. Oh my! Smith takes the 7-0 lead. Cox scores the next 14 straight points. They got a quarterback who can run it too. Tavion Robinson, what a year for him. He gets in for 6. Cox up by a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Last 6 minutes of the game. Smith goes to the senior Khalid Wilson for the touchdown. The extra point is good, and the game goes into overtime. Oscar Smith on offense first. First play of the extra session. It's Wilson. He's going to the senior on the touchdown with the game on the line. Can Cox respond? Fourth down. Robinson in trouble, looking to make a play. Oscar Smith's defense wraps him up, and they stay alive. 28-21. The game of the week. Oscar Smith with the win.
That's Smith right here. So we got to deal with adversity. We always deal with tough games like 2 years ago, Indian River. So we're used to this right here. We always got to fight.
We just told our kids, don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. That, you know, your season's on the line. And your back is to the wall. And they respond.
Staying in Class 6, 4 seed Woodside against 5 seed Bayside. Bayside down 15-0. Tajay Pollard with the interception for the Bayside Marlins. Bayside in the red zone, but the Marlins turn the ball over to Woodside on the Carlos Pollard interception. That led to an 86-yard drive capped off by Jay Cleveland's touchdown, 22-0 Wolverines. Bayside did avoid the shutout. Tajay Pollard walking in for the score, but it's Woodside which forces 4 turnovers, coming up with a win 29-7. In the Class 5 division, Indian River earned the top seed even with 3 regular season losses in the always tough Southeastern District. Indian River hosting Maury from Norfolk, and boy, were there some fireworks in the first half, late second quarter. Maury and White down 41-14. Quarterback Kevin Mills, they call him Bam. Bam Bam to the sophomore, Tayshawn Granger, 55 yards. And look at this. Granger autographs the ball, hands it over to the defender. Next Indian River drive. The backup quarterback, Jaden Bailey, intercepted by who else? Granger. And look at this, sideline to sideline and into the end zone, 60-yard pick six at his third touchdown of the night. Can Maury come back from 27 points down? The Indian River senior says, no way. Nashawn Overton busting through the line. He's got a 75-yard touchdown. Indian River wins big, 76-41. A lot of offense in that game. The Hampton Crabbers kind of fell apart during the final weeks of the regular season. The third seed in Class 5 hosting the 6th seed Gloucester team in the playoffs for the first time in 29 years, but the Crabbers defense saved the day. Gloucester, which lost to Hampton 46-0 2 weeks ago, keeps it close thanks to its defense stopping Hampton, but a big defensive play by Hampton here. Gloucester's sensational quarterback, Isaiah Spencer, picked off by Hampton's Javon Rodriguez. That is a 55-yard pick six. That touchdown was the difference. The Hampton defense stops a final Gloucester drive in the final minutes. The Crabbers win a close one, 14-7. More finals from Class 5. 2 touchdowns by Gerard Stringer, and Nansemond River knocks off Princess Anne 21-6. They will play Indian River in next week's semifinals. Salem defeats Norview 28-6. Next week, Norview will take on Hampton. Nansemond River will play Indian River. And still to come, Kingsport had its biggest win in school history last week over Oscar Smith. Could the Bulldogs keep the momentum going in the postseason? And regulation, not enough time for Lakeland and Norcom. An overtime thriller from Portsmouth next on Friday Night Flights. An encore for performance from the Kingsport High School Marching Band. What an exciting year for that school. One of our many Friday Night Flights bands of the week. You can see them on wavy.com. Okay, let's get back to the playoffs. Kingsport from Suffolk is the most talked about team this year, especially after ending Oscar Smith's 99-game district winning streak last Friday night. That win propelled Kingsport to the top seed in the Class 4 playoffs and a home game tonight against Jamestown. And the Bulldogs would come out and show why they are indeed the top seed. On their very first series, quarterback Justin German hits Chris Sheeran on the short pass, and Chris would take it 30 yards for the touchdown, and German wasn't done. This time he's going to find Sam Dunn, who jumps the defender for the touchdown, and then running back Darren Butts gets in on the action. He goes 78 yards for the touchdown. Butts would finish with 254 yards and 3 touchdowns as Kingsport routs Jamestown 70-7. Deep Creek is the 3 seed in Class 4. The Hornets hosting Heritage from Newport News. Let's give some love to the defense. Deep Creek's defense comes to play as they force the fumble from Heritage's Corey Harrison, and TJ Harris picks it up and with the help of his teammates takes it in for the touchdown. Heritage would get on the board though. Quarterback Darius Price hits Jordan Brodus Boone for the touchdown, but Deep Creek was just too much for the Hurricanes. Tashawn Jones hits Brett Jones for one of his 2 touchdown passes. Davion Evans scores twice on the ground. Deep Creek rolls to a 39-13 win. One of the most exciting games of the night, 5-seed Lake Taylor against 4-seed Smithfield. Lake Taylor in white makes the big plays early on defense. Keyshawn Bagley with the interception in the end zone. The Titans capitalize with running back Malik Newton plowing his way into the end zone as Lake Taylor would take the lead, but Smithfield would take control after that. Quarterback Willie Drew couldn't do much in the air, but he did it on the ground. 201 yards rushing. Khalib Brody scores the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds. Smithfield comes away with an emotional 15-8 thriller, knocking off Lake Taylor out of the playoffs. Smithfield will now travel to Kingsport next week. In the other Class 4 Region A playoff game, Lafayette with the 48-17 win over War Hill. Next week, it's Lafayette against Deep Creek. Now, Norcom had its best season in 7 years. The second seed in Class 3 against Lakeland from the tough Southeastern District. Neither team got on the board until the third quarter. Norcom in maroon, and watch the play by the special teams. The Greyhounds block the field goal. Alan Boykins will then take it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds. Now, how about some more Norcom defense? Thomas White with the interception. That was his second of the night. But wait, Lakeland's not done. Fourth quarter, quarterback Tyquan Holloman with a perfect bullet to DeMonte Hawkins, and look at him turn on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. The game goes into overtime. Lakeland up 3, needing to stop. Norcom's field goal try is blocked, and Lakeland gets the win 10-7. The Cavaliers are moving on the Class 3 scoreboard. Southampton Hopewell, 3 touchdowns by John Michael Cassidy, and 3 second-half turnovers by the York defense as they shut out Parkview 40-8. In Class 2, an All-Bay Rivers District showdown between 2-seed Poquoson and 7-seed Bruton. Poquoson totally dominates this one. Colton Hicks takes the handoff, bounces outside, nobody between him and the end zone, and then the defense would help out, as they always do. On this play, Stephen Sheldon tries to find his guy, but it's Austin Galt who comes away with the ball and takes it to the sidelines, which would set up Hicks again for his second touchdown of the game. And it would go on and on. Poquoson wins 62-0. The Islanders will host Greenville County in the region semis next week.